Namaste, my brothers and sisters, and welcome to Namaste Today in the Zodiac Weather. My name is Stepº21. Witecki. I am the sensei to Sirius joy. So grateful to be of soul service. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today is for Tuesday, October 14th, 2014, and it ought to be a joyful day, my friend, because today, step 21 rules the day. Step 21 is one of my favorite steps. In fact, I have a lot of Step 21 friends. My sensei is a Step 21. Very close friends are Step 21s because I share the Step 21 enthusiasm of life, which is the mastery of learning. That's what Step 21 is. And Step 21 turns into the master teacher. So if you were born on a Step 21 day, no matter what sign you happen to be, you are a master teacher within that sign. And on planet Earth too. It's not easy to do. We're going to explain what Master Teacher is in the Sensei Sunrise today, and we're going to talk about how we're going to open up to unlimited possibilities. That is the potential of the day. But before we dive into our joy or dive off the cliff here, let's first tame our brain, shall we, with the phrase of the day. I am open and ready to receive learning through love. I am open and ready to receive learning through love. Let your inner child play whenever you talk about love, by the way. If you just now felt really awkward, or if you just now wanted to punch me in the face, your inner child may not be happy. And that's what we're trying to do here, is open it up to that potential today. And that's why we say, I'm open and ready to receive learning through love. If love comes, I'm open and ready to learn today. I'm open and ready to receive. I'm open and ready to grow and admit when I'm wrong if love is there. That's the best way to do it, and that is the magic formula of the day, because today's serious step of the day is Step 21. Step 21 adds up to a 3, which is to believe. So today, by following our heart and our joy, we will end up believing something different. And that is the power of Step 21 and the magic. Now, adding to the passion, literally, feelings are amplified today and require extra energy because the moon is in Cancer. So the crab gets crabby when it's not attended to, and you literally will feel crabby. So you want to attend to your own emotions before you leave the house, because the day itself will be passionate on top of that. By tonight's sky, though, we're going to have some emotional storms. Breakdown or breakthrough will happen precisely at 8:45 Eastern, according to our artificial intuition technology. How cool is that? Now, let's look at the chakras.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
For starting, adding up this whole consciousness of 21, it starts with I feel, which is the third chakra. So you want to get in touch with your third chakra, you want to get in touch with your feelings, and you want to ground your third chakra so you feel good. Then we move into I love, step 1. Step 1 is I love, the heart chakra. So once you feel good in the third chakra, you light up the heart chakra. And what does that lead us to? A new vision. These two lit up, yellow and green, will light up a vision. You will see a new potential. You will break open a new reality. And that is the magic, at least in the chakra terms, of Step 21. So let's take a look at Planet Soup. Let's see what God is cooking up there in the stars. For starters, the sun is at Step 21. Step 21 Libra, so it's not just feeling good and connecting to love, but in Libra, which is the consciousness of giving and receiving. So in this particular Step 21, in this particular transit, we feel a little bit more open. There's a lot of connections. In fact, a lot of people who are now making connections will make first-time connections in the next 24 hours with certain people that will be in your life, perhaps for a long time, given all the different changes ahead with the other planets. So it's a fun-filled day in Libra. Now, we've got a party going on in Libra as well. First of all, we are moving forward with particular decisions in the Libra vibration. So Venus says, let's move forward, accept and receive in this direction. Then our heart is at Joy Quest 3, which means we're going to open up to new beliefs. Our heart opens to believing new things. And that happens, as you'll see from the Sensei Sunrise, by feelings and love. But Mercury retrograde is Step 26, then back to 25 during the course of the next 24 hours. So we're reconsidering a decision decision we once had. So you might be reconsidering a relationship like, oh, I wonder if I should get back with my ex. That's a Mercury retrograde step 26, quantum 8. Okay, that's how I define it. Like, oh, will we reconsider some sort of old relation or whatnot? But the reconsidering is part of all of it. And don't forget, Mercury will go back to this spot when it goes direct too. So this is why retrograde ideas don't always turn out. But today, it is because we're thinking about going back that we're literally thinking about opening up into the future. That's how the universe kind of works on massaging our consciousness. But we're definitely moving forward in general with fairness to ourselves and a nice balanced life, because Venus, which tells us where we're actually giving and receiving at the moment, is at a solid step 18. So we are giving and receiving and aiming for higher. Now, Mercury retrograde is step 26, then step 25. By tonight, we're going to be in a fog, just so you know, spiritually in our minds and our psyche, because once Mercury goes to retrograde step 25, we get kind of logged into God universe. But like I said, we are rethinking a decision we once made, and who knows how far back that goes. But we are definitely reversing old karma right now. We're changing our karma stripes. So that means that by making certain decisions now to be compassionate to ourselves, we're able to put down the acts, able to put down the anger, the past life resentment, all those types of things, able to put down the past life abandonment issues, whatever they might be, simply by being compassionate to ourselves and thinking differently. The Mercury retrograde is trining into this energy, and it's very powerful. Now, playing along on top of this, anyone having babies being born right now, these babies born right now with this grand trine and fire, creative geniuses. Just saying, creative geniuses being born. This is a very powerful grand trine. At the head, the Mars planet. Mars is at the exact same step with the sun. They are dancing together. Isn't that interesting? So we were at step 20 yesterday, now we're at step 21. So Mars too is saying, let's open up to unlimited possibilities, which is 3. And let's learn through love. That's step 21. Let's learn through love. Again, step 18, Jupiter is saying, okay, just like it's time to move forward with something our heart wants. And this is a definite move forward, and we'll keep moving forward for a while. And we are at the consequence of all this. We are redefining what our character is with Uranus. And these three add up. There's a lot of passion and creative potential right now. Whoops, let's do that again. That's my Cancer. When we get a little hillbilly tonight, actually, 8:45 p.m. Eastern, there will be a showers breakdown according to AIT technology. So you might want to put in your watch 8:45 Eastern. That will be a breakthrough or a breakdown or both, and it's emotional, and it has to do with us having our old emotions in the way of seeing the new emotions. So look for that. But part of the struggle as well is this, Dixie, the moon opposing Pluto for most of the day. So as we move forward with trying to feel differently, we are actually letting an old system die, an old policy die, old rules die. So to move forward emotionally means you're probably allowing old things to die. But Pluto is retrograde step 11, so that means whatever is dying needed to die, so let it go. So there's some releasing going on today, also subtly in the background. And that brings us to the Sensei Sunrise. Step 21. Step 21 is the master teacher, and the master teacher, first of all, anyone born today with step 21 or having step 21 in their chart loves to teach. These people love to teach. And have you ever thought about what it is that makes a person love to teach? Now, I love to teach, so you may not know, or you may also love to teach, because most people that watch my show are just like me. They're light workers. They're out doing, spreading the light, holding the light for others. So you might totally know what this is, but the architecture of the consciousness actually tells us what it is. If we take a little look here, there it is. First of all, we're at step 20, so we have to begin our day feeling how we feel, because our emotions are what we're working with for the rest of the steps. So we're working in our passion from this point on. Passion is our feelings on the matter. Feelings are complex. It's everything about us. This is why we manifest with feelings, because the emotional field includes everything, and in a combustible, passionate way. Mercury retrograde. And then the 0, of course, is I protect. So we feel all of our passion, but we protect it with a 0. That's how you kind of walk out the door. If people don't do that step 20 basis, you can react very easily to the wrong situation. And you law of attract the wrong situation too, because you will also attract in people unprotected. So after we get that 20, I feel myself and I feel protected, which is kind of like a excitement in us. Then we add love. And this is why it's the master teacher. Look at this equation. Take how you feel with some protection, add love, and you will grow. You will believe differently, is what happens. And it's true. All these equations are true in step astrology. It's so amazing. But today is a day where if you add love to the equation, and of course it's love, that's God basically. So add God to the equation, well, boom, you believe differently. Because the love connects you to new understanding. The love connects you to new remapping of your neural matrix. So it took the love. Love was the only thing that could truly seduce you past whatever your hang-ups were or whatever your fears were or whatever. So it takes love. So how do we boil this down, Christopher, into practicality? The practical of it is very simple. That when you follow love in the sense of, okay, practical is this. You're driving down the street. You have 2 options. You can stay here and make a left. You can turn right. Which of the options do you love better? It literally is about bringing love into the equation as you change. And you'll be like, well, my heart kind of wants to pull over and get ice cream. Do it! You will find that your beliefs expand. But I have more than that to tell you. I have more after this.
Are you tired of being codependent? Have you ever wondered why you're always cheating? Why do you have to always mother everyone you date?
I understand.
The biggest problem usually is people choose the wrong person. Are you ready to find out the truth? Yes. In just one video, you'll understand what you're looking for in love and what you offer. You send us your date of birth, we send you a custom video that's all about you. We call it Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. Find out your birthday secrets today, available online at secretsofbirthdays.com.
I love watching those little commercials of me. They are awesome. Well, here, Secrets of Birthdays are available for $19.95, and I noticed the link wasn't working yesterday. Sorry about that. It is now. It'll take you straight into Soulmart, but at soulmart.me, you can order one of these. These are fun. They're good for you and a lover if you ever have one, and they will tell you so much about yourself in 20 minutes or longer. They're really fun to go back to. They're really chock full of information. They're kind of like the mega scopes, but it's mega about your heart and your potential. Check it out at soulmart.me. I recorded a video that explains more. And join our email list. I got so much fun stuff coming out, especially for Halloween. I'm not telling you yet, but I will send you right away a coupon for $3 off your next video purchase at soulmart.me. So if you join the email list, you will be in the know, as they say. And thanks to a client, we now have a tip jar in soulmart.me. You can go to iliveloveb.me. That's a typo too. iliveloveb.me. We'll take you straight there. And this is also for people who purchase readings too, and you want to go back and tip your practitioner. You can go there. It will be forwarded as well. We do pay attention to all that, and we are so grateful, so grateful. The teacher is grateful. And by the way, 15-minute step readings. What is this? Well, in 15 minutes, I'll tell you what your step number was that you were born. So if you were step 29, we'll be talking about you today. And I'll also talk about your emotional step and your rising step. So we have 3 primary steps. And when we get these steps in line, this is what I teach in the 11 Steps of Serious Joy. When you are in step with your emotions, in step with your ego, and in step with your heart, well, then you're on your way to serious joy, my friend. So find out in just 15 minutes for $39.95. And that really brings us to stepping into our joy with today's gong. So I chose this image of leaves because look at the abundance of leaves. Look at how, after a whole year of factorizing and creating, it is natural for nature just to dump all these leaves. Just to go, okay, we'll start all over next year. All you kids go down to the ground. And of course, the earth loves it. And in about 2 million years, Texas loves it. So today's gong is yes and. What does that mean? Well, yes and is what I teach my clients on how to get abundance and manifestation going. It actually comes from a friend named Carolyn. She gets the credit for bringing this from the improv group. But in improv, it's true. When you learn improvisation, you'll learn that you have to say yes to whatever comes to you, and you add more to it. And we realized that this is the exact approach to be to your heart. What you say to your heart, especially on a day like today, is yes and. So if your heart's like, I want to turn left and get ice cream, you go, yes, and you can have sprinkles. You add more to it. This is the nature of the universe in abundance. If you know the universe in physics, if you know the universe in any way, it is expanding constantly. Your life, your awareness, everything is expanding. That means that the raw equation of life is yes and, and. But we have to poise ourselves and put ourselves in the dance of life of that yes and into continuum. That is what I call infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. That's the truth of Sagittarius. It is infinite possibilities. That's the truth of Jupiter. That's the truth of the birth canal. Where we were born is in Sagittarius. Infinite possibilities. So today, if your heart wants something, you say yes, and here's more. And you keep going down that path and you see where it leads you. And I say it will be today's master teacher. It will be your master teacher to say yes and to your heart and see what learning unfolds. You become a student of the universe. So before you go yes and seeing all the millions of leaves of possibilities, let's take a look at the modes of each of your brothers and sisters and what they are yes and today. And I'm giving a little sprinkle of sugar today. I'm going to give you a little hypothetical since it's a yes and potential. Scorpio's sunny and learning today. But what if it turned out that you are one of God's favorites? What if that turned out to be the actual end of this story, that you're one of God's favorites? Think about that and yes and down the pipe. Down the pike. That sounded kind of like, I don't know, bad. Mercury retrograde. Cloudy and private today for the Leos. Hey, what if it turned out you have even yet to shine? You've even yet to shine. You haven't even started at all, Your Majesty. Process that. Step 2, sunny and cool with the moon in their sign. What if it turned out you retire this lifetime extremely comfortable? What if I tell you that's the way it's going to turn out? You're going to be extremely comfortable at the end of this life. How's that open you up? Sagittarius is step 3, cloudy and withdrawn in private today. What if it turned out your wisdom, what you know, is really needed in society? It's going to be really needed. Think about that, how that turns out. Step 4, the Aquarius is sunny, hyper aware today. But what if it turned out that all your theories are actually the next truth? Process that. Step 5, the Geminis, sunny and productive. What if it turns out your dreams do come true, but it ends up blowing your minds? In other words, not anything you would have thought. Process that. Step 6, the Librans, sunny and professional. What if it turned out you are the strong star everyone needed? What if you were the rock, you were the strong star? Step 7, the Pisces, sunny and childlike today, I think, with the moon in Cancer. Turns out, what if it turns out that you end up transforming into a butterfly? And I know you're a fish. That means you end up to fly and get to transform into anything you want to turn into. What does that do for your psyche? Step 8, the Capricorns, sunny and sentimental today. What if it turned out that your new direction now is your greatest success? Step 9, the Aries, sunny nesting and resting today. They need a little extra licking. Turns out, what if it turned out your happiest relationship times are still ahead of you? So no matter what you've had as far as good times, you ain't seen nothing yet, is what I'm saying. Step 10, the Taurus is sunny and pensive today, processing. But what if it turned out that your daily life turns into paradise? Daily life is paradise. And you know a Taurus will be working, so that's got to be a really pretty factory floor. Step 11, the Virgos, sunny and social today. What if it turned out what you offer is priceless? Everyone will have to have it. Imagine that. Put that in your heart and see what it does for you. Namaste today. Worldwide. Let's look at our light worker parade and see what's coming down the pipeline. Supplements today to take in Venus Prime Health. Vitamin D. Turned out vitamin D is very good for you, and I have been totally allegiant to Master Damon's advice on that. I've released a new Renegade Aromatherapist with Sanika Salter. This is the aroma of birch. What the aroma of birch will do. And this is all for Libra energy if you don't know. And there's an Astro Extra episode that's at the tail end of this parade if you haven't seen it on the Mercury retrograde and what it will play out. I also talk about the solar eclipse that's coming up and how Mercury retrograde will play out in that case too. And if you haven't caught our Circle of Wisdom with Master One Feather, we were talking about letting go of anger. And I was the angry one if you don't know. But we had a nice Libra who came along and shared some wisdom in the circle. So check that out if you need to release some anger. If you're watching on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. It helped us with our relationship with YouTube. And on Facebook, you can be our friend by going to soulgarden.me. I post all sorts of weird stuff. And don't forget, if you join our email list at Soulmart, you'll get cool coupons. But the greatest thing you can do for gratitude is to tell a friend or family member about us and share the light, spread the light, and let's see how far this lightning can roll. That brings us now to Soul Nirvana. Oh, music is soul. I love music so much. It actually saves my life. And this is actually a song from a Libra, a Master Libra actually, that actually can bring your heart into the right note if you need to get your heart back online today. And here it is. Mary Poppins, Spoonful of Sugar. In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. She's amazing, and I say she, I mean Julie Andrews. She's a Step 6 Libra, if you don't know. And a Step 6 Libra is a Master Libra, because remember, Libra is Step 6. So if you're Step 6 in the sign of Step 6, you are a Master. Most of your Step 6 are amazing artists. You find so many amazing artists in Step 6 of all the 12 signs. But her voice and her ability to leverage it perfectly is just amazing. And that song brings back your childhood. It brings back your heart. And you know it's fun. And Mary Poppins is so magical. And that's the whole point, right? So live in unlimited possibility. If you have any issues today, just sprinkle a little bit of Spoonful of Sugar on there. And so grateful to this Libra, Julie Andrews, and her fun and beauty. I'll see you in 24 hours, my friend. Until then, live, love, be.
This is just so ironic.